Are we on? Oh, hey, hi everyone. It's Pete here from Kids Fit and Healthy. I am standing here in the place of the beautiful Debbie, who normally leads you through exercises, but today it's me. You got to deal with it. All right, we're doing weight training today. All right, so now before we get into our weight training, we have to be sure that you guys have some weights. All right, so my wonderful helpers here, Ryan. How you doing, buddy? Beautiful. Haven, doing it. Yeah, there you go. Beauty. They do have some weights. They're over there on the ground, and mine are right behind me over here. If you guys don't have weights, there is a link in the description below which tells you where to go to get some weights, but that's not going to help you today. So you can watch this video later after you go get some weights, or if you need to, you can use a can of beans or a water bottle. It's okay, something just to add some resistance to your motions. All right, so what we're talking about is something like 1 to 5 pounds. All right, so we're not talking about heavy weights. Don't worry about it. It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to be that hard. It's just going to help exercise a little bit more than not having any weights at all. All right. So before we get into that, what we need to do is some stretching and warm-ups. Right. That's as important. Some would say even more important than actual weight training itself. So we're going to start off just really easy with a jog in place. All right. So let's go, guys. The jog in place. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to lift my legs up a little higher than I normally do. Normally I do this. That's not much, okay? Let's lift your knees up a little bit higher. Yes. Hey, you're not doing it. Yeah, lift your knees higher. Good, better. All right, so now what we're gonna do mini arm circles, all right? So I'm gonna stand on an angle so I don't run into anybody. It's just this, all right? We just kind of get our shoulders, just a little bit limbered up. And we do that for about 20 seconds. You can change direction if you'd like. And another couple seconds. Good, all right. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go into a little bit of stretching. We're gonna come back and do that again. All right, so stretching, what we're gonna do is a dynamic toe touch. Now, just in case you're not sure of what dynamic means, there's such a thing as static stretching and there's dynamic. Static just means you're not moving. So for example, this would be a static toe touch. Okay, that's fine. I don't want you to do that today. Today we're gonna do dynamic, which means we're moving. So I'm gonna go down and then back up. All right, so let's do dynamic toe touch. We'll do it for, I don't know, 20 seconds or so. Here we go. Dynamic toe touch, follow me. Do as many as you can in about 20 seconds. Don't overdo it. It's not a cardio exercise. All right, all we're doing is stretching, getting ready for a weightlifting program. And here we go, there we go. All right, good. So now what we're gonna do is a dynamic chest stretch. So again, moving. So just watch me here and then just follow along. We're gonna cross our arms over, see, one on top of the other and then the other one. Let's try not to hit each other, okay guys? And we're stretching our chest. So kind of go back with your arms so that you can feel a bit of a stretch in your chest area. Another few seconds. Excellent. Okay, and the last one we're gonna do is an upper body twist, which is really just twisting, really easy. You can put your hands close to you or a little further. If you put them closer to you, it's quicker. So let's just go here. Upper body twist. And twist till you feel some kind of, you know, a little bit of stretch in your body. Another few seconds, guys. All right, good job. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do what we did right from the beginning all over again. All right, so let's start with jog in place. Right, about 20 seconds of jogging in place. Remember, knees up, knees up. There you go, Rye. Keep that tongue coming out. Yep, good. All right, mini arm circles. Let's go right into them right now. 20 seconds of these. I'm going to switch direction. All right, excellent. All right, what we're going to do now is the dynamic toe touch. Let's get right into it and kind of, as many as you can in 20-ish seconds or so. Here we go. You can bend your knees a bit if you have to. Don't bounce. All right, that's one thing I didn't tell you earlier. If you can't touch your toes, don't kind of go like this and bounce really hard, okay? Because you can stretch a muscle if you do that, all right? So just don't do that. Just kind of bend your knees a bit so you can touch your toes, all right? Next thing, dynamic chest stretch, all right? Here we go. We talked about this. You guys know what we're doing? Good. We haven't smacked each other in the head yet here. That's great. That's always a good thing to try to accomplish, to not smack each other in the head.
You got long arms.
I do have long arms, don't I? Like a baboon. Okay, upper body twist. All right, so feet shoulder width apart or so, maybe even a little more. Here we go. All right, you guys are doing well. Are you doing well? I can't see you very well there on the other side of that camera. I hope you're doing well. Okay, good. All right, so what we're gonna do now, we're done the warm-up. Now, you guys can do as much warm-up as you want, but I've been accused of having some pretty long videos. So what I'm gonna try to do is to try to cut down a little bit on the warm-up and the cool down. And so the things that we just did, you can do them over again if you like, or you can do as much of them or as few of them as you want, but I'm gonna quit right there and get into the weightlifting. All right, so everybody, let's just grab our weights and I will explain what's happening. All right, now, you guys, you have to know the difference between sets and reps or repetitions. I explain this in every weightlifting or training video we do. Understand that this is a repetition. It's one range of motion. So here we go. This is an example of a repetition. 1, 2. All right, you get the point? That's a repetition. A set is a whole bunch of repetitions put together. So it can be as little as 3 or 4. It can be 20 or 30 or more. But a good average for us to shoot for is about 10. So when I do this 10 times, that's 1 time. That's 2 times, and then we're at 9 and 10, okay? Now we're done 1 set, all right? So we're gonna do 2 full sets, guys, of 10 repetitions, but we're gonna do 5 exercises, all right? So I don't want that to sound too confusing. Just follow me. It'll probably take about 10 or a little bit more minutes, and we'll kind of go from there, all right? So first thing, here we go. We're gonna do something called the dumbbell deadlift, right? It's not meant to be too hard, but what we're gonna do is we're going to start with these on the ground and keeping our bums back, we're just gonna stand up straight with them, all right? So just follow me, all right? Weights on the ground and stand up. That's 1. We're gonna do 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is called a farmer's walk. All right, this one is all it is. You're holding your weights and you're gonna go up on your tiptoes, and I'm just gonna walk forward and then back. All right, so we're gonna probably do this for about 20 seconds. All right, so here we go. Let's go forward a little bit and then back a little bit. Forward. You guys can walk in a circle if you want, doesn't really matter. We just don't have a lot of room in here to walk in circles, all of us. Don't go too far forward, Hayden. You can step out of the... There we go. Okay. All right, so that was farmer's walk. What we're gonna do now is something called a goblet squat. And this is really, the weights aren't really gonna help us too much, but just a little bit. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put away one weight. And on this weight, I'm just using really light weights. These are 5 pounds. It's something, all right? You can use higher or heavier or whatever if you'd like. But here we go. This is called a goblet squat. And it's called a goblet squat because you hold this like a goblet, like a cup. You kind of put your hands on top like this and grab it. And then we're gonna do a squat. Remember, a squat is make sure your knees don't go past your toes. All right, if you do, you could cause injury. And so what we're gonna do is our bums are gonna go back a little bit. And if you have to look down and see if your knees, when you squat down, you don't want them to go past your toes forward. Holding your goblet like this. Here, I'll even do it on a bit of an angle so you can see what's going on. All right, let's do 10 of these. Here we go, follow me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What we're going to do now is we're going to get right into push-up rows. Now this one, guys, this is going to be hard for some of you. Now you're going to need 2 weights. All right. I'm going to do the easy version because I want you guys to see probably what most of you are going to do. All right, so we're actually going to do a push-up. You're going to use these to push up. And I think what the 3 of us are going to do is go push up from our knees because there's more to it. Okay, it's called a push-up row. So this is a row. Just watch, you'll figure this out, all right? So we're going to go down on the ground. And I'm going to go on my knees. And here we go. We're going to do about 5 aside, so we'll do 10 total, but 5 aside. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull it up as high as you can. 9. It doesn't do really any good if you just go like 1 inch off the ground. Pull it way up. Okay, that's 10. Okay, stand up. We're on our last exercise for the first set, and it is called a clean and press. All right, so just watch me. We're gonna start way down here like this. It's gonna be on, the weights are on the ground, and kind of like a squat, we're gonna grab it and watch. I'm gonna do 1 full rep. Here we go. And pick them up, keep going up, push them over your head. Okay, you don't have to lock your arms. You can if you want. All right, so we're gonna do 10 of those. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, guys, it just so happens that the very next exercise we do is similar to this. And it's going to continue to work the front of your legs here, quads. All right, it's called the dumbbell deadlift. So it's actually the first part of what we just did is what we're going to do. So we're going to put these on the ground and just stand up this time. All right, so it's not even as hard as the clean and press. But let's do 10 of these. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's loud, eh? Boom. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have a wooden floor here and it's kind of hollow underneath and it makes a loud bumping noise when stuff touches it. All right, now we're going to do the farmer's walk again. Remember that, on our toes? And we're going to do that for about 20 seconds or so. All right, here we go. Farmer's walk. Tiptoe, back, forward, back, Oh, I feel very dainty. Walking on my toes. All right, good enough. Now let's do the goblet squat again, all right? So you can put one weight down. You guys could probably keep that. That's 1 pound. That little pink thing right there, 1 pound. You could probably use 2 of them, but that's fine. Okay, here we go. This time I'm gonna face you. We're gonna do 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, right into the push-up rows, all right? So this time I'm gonna face straight on, and I'm still gonna use my knees on this one. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Okay, one more. It's called the clean and press. All right, so this is the one where we start, well, not gonna bother explaining. You guys remember, that was like a minute and a half ago, right? Here we go, clean and press. Let's do 10 of these. And 1, 2, 3, 4, bang, 5, bang, 6, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Whew. All right, guys. Now that is all we're gonna do for today. If you guys have it in you, if you think you have what it takes, feel free to do that again. You can do more dumbbell deadlifts, farmer's walks, goblet squats. Those are all good examples of what you can continue to do. The more sets you do, scientifically, they tell us that the results are really, really amazing, okay? We only did 2 sets. When I do my own workouts, I do at least 3 sets of everything that I do. But I've been reading some books lately, and I've seen some information on the internet from really good sources that say the more sets you do, the more, like, really you see the difference. It gets way better. But it's a matter of time. How much time do you have, right? Ask your parents. All right, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna put down our weights, and we will do a bit of a cool down. It's not that big a deal. All I'm gonna do is just a really short cool down. This one's called a boxer shuffle. I kind of like this one. All right, so let's, I don't know how long I'm gonna do this. However long I feel like it, all right? This is what it is. Watch this. It's kind of like your boxing. And your foot kind of goes a little bit behind the other foot. It is officially the boxer shuffle. You can even go like this if you want, like you're actually boxing. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, almost got me there. All right, boxer shuffle. Just moving a little bit. Yeah, so I've just lost the boxer shuffle. All right, guys, listen, I really appreciate you guys showing up and watching this video today. Guys, if you like exercise videos with or without weights, and even nutritional information, some recipes for you moms out there and dads that are really into something nutritious especially for breakfast and other meals, we've got you covered. And if you do like that kind of stuff, please do give us a like and a subscribe. We would be ever grateful for you, and we will return the favor by giving you more and more of what you guys want to see. All right, thanks so much, and until next time, stay fit and stay healthy. Way to go, guys. Hey, give Brayden a break.
I don't know, sweaty hug.
Oh, yeah, sweaty hugs. It's always a sweaty hug. Oh, that's sweaty. Stop touching my back. It's gross.
You're the gross one.
Thanks.
Your back is wet.
Yeah, I know my back is wet. So is yours. You'll be wetter. Once I chuck you in the pool, you'll be even wetter. Huh? Just keep that up.
Wetter?
You'll be wetter. Trust me, you'll be wetter. All right, guys.
The wetter's getting.
Whew.
The
Hey, we should have an arm wrestle. Is that it? Okay. Okay, good. cheating. Somehow we gotta have something strong here to.
I mean.
Yeah, I know.
The weather is getting cold outside.